Okay, so I guess I gotta go ahead and click off of this super chill Marconi Union track called Weightless. Now, I got myself a new pair of headphones. It's lovely in here. One thing it's gonna hopefully help me do is be more confident in my voice, in feeling that I'm enunciating everything correctly, and thus secure that I'm communicating to the best of my ability. Today's topic is who owns the internet? No one, right? That's the conclusion that I've come to. And this topic is on my mind because Sargon of Akkad, the YouTuber, recently made a video talking about how we should parlay with Silicon Valley. And in it, he said something that, for me, raised a red flag. He said their product. I don't think it's their product. Now, there's various degrees of dareness in this whole kind of nebulous thing he was talking about. The internet phenomenon. So one of the faucets is Twitter. And Twitter is more of a proprietary thing than, say, I think Google, which leans more towards the public utility spectrum, which public utility thing is the sort of line of argument that some people have made that because of the high adoption rate, because of the ubiquitousness of the technology, it's kind of like the services that a phone company provides, and thus shouldn't be regulated like a social club, but rather only regulated when something illegal is done, and then the police and legal bodies would be, notified, and they would investigate the matter. And I agree with this, but I feel that we need to point out kind of a little bit further of why it's not their product. First of all, it's content driven. Like all of our searches, all of the stuff that we put up onto YouTube, and all of the people that watch and comment, this is user generated content. So, in that sense, it's not their product. And it's not their product in the sense that, technology is a cumulative thing. It happens over time of people all over the world working on different things and information converging, and we get new products, ideas, and innovations, ways of doing things. And so, especially with something like the internet, which is kind of like the pinnacle of a collaborative effort, nexus of technology, what we have going on is not so much a ship or a series of ships, the Facebook, Twitter, etc. ship, but we have town square. We have a big old town square, and we have people that are in stewardship positions there. And what these people have to remember is that those stewardship positions are liable to change, and they did not make the technology. Sundar Pichai is not Sergey Brin, etc., and Sergey Brin is not, the IBM founder type people in the 60s, etc., ad nauseum. So when you have a product that's partially user created via, content creation, and is also like this whole standing on the shoulders of giants thing, and you're just in stewardship of it, regulating it according to your whims rather than the spirit of the country that allowed your company to flourish, which happens to have respect for freedom of speech and diversity of opinion as its core principles, and poo-pooing that, that's on the bad side of the behavior spectrum. And we don't need to view this as their product or our product. We don't really need to view this as a product. That whole public utility thing is very true, but it also needs to be tempered by the fact that this is a whole kind of different ball game going on here. It's not a ship, it's not a restaurant, it's not a donut shop, it's the internet, and it's like a pen, it's like a piece of paper. Yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say on the matter. We shouldn't take a subservient position to these folks. We shouldn't be disrespectful, but hey, this is something that affects dialogue and discourse national level, and it should be treated with gravitas and dignity, and nobody should feel like a ringleader. Okay? So, if you have anything to say, feel free to comment below, whether it's good or bad. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, because that would help me out, and subscribe to the channel. If you don't like the video, obviously, you go ahead and do what you're going to do. I have a website called www.fractaljournal.com, where you'll find stories, ideas, essays, and more. Thanks so much for tuning in here, and I hope you have a great time wherever time finds you. Goodbye.